you ever wonder if you will still know how to manage finances when you're older? What if you could speak to your older self about diversifying investments and retirement planning?
Hey, older me. Okay, let's talk about diversifying your investments and retirement planning. I've got some advice based on what I learned from my finance course that could be really useful.
I'm all ears. I'm curious to know more about the best way to invest my money and whether a pension is still important these days. Where should we begin?
Okay, let's begin with diversifying investments. That means spreading out our investments across asset classes like stocks, bonds, and property to reduce risk. By diversifying, we can potentially enhance our returns and protect ourselves from market volatility. The amount invested into different asset classes will just depend on your objectives, your time horizon, and also your risk profile.
What do you mean by that?
So if you've got a short-term goal, then it's probably important to not take too much risk, because if the value of your investment fell, you just won't be able to meet your objective. But then on the other hand, for a longer-term goal, such as retirement, you can afford to take some risks since you have time to recover from any potential short-term market downturns. I mean, with all types of investment, your attitude towards risk is a key factor. Some people are quite comfortable taking risks, but other people are much more cautious. So the allocation to each asset class will vary based on your risk tolerance.
That's interesting. I've always wondered about the benefits of diversification. But what about a pension? Is it still important in today's financial landscape?
Well, unfortunately, gone are the days when the state pension would be sufficient to provide your retirement. So now we have to put aside money each month to pay for our retirement. So yeah, a pension is still essential. There are also other ways of generating an income in retirement, such as investments or property.
I'm glad to hear that. I was unsure whether a pension still held value. Is there anything else you can share about investments and retirement planning?
Absolutely. Okay, so it's important to put a plan in place to meet your objectives. An independent financial advisor can help assess our goals. They can recommend suitable investment strategies and also just guide us through the process. They'll also continually reassess your plan to make sure that it remains appropriate based on what your criteria is.
That's reassuring. I wish I'd sought professional guidance earlier. How do we ensure we make the right investment decisions?
Well, an independent financial advisor will assess your attitude to risk, your capacity for loss, your time horizons, and then just tie this all back into your objectives.
I'm going to be sure to speak to an advisor. It might make my options much clearer.
I've got a question for you. Do we ever get to go to Venice?
I'm still working on it. Maybe in a couple more years after my new investments come good.
At Audley Wealth, we're here to help you make informed decisions about the changing financial landscape. If you would like to find out more about how we can help you, simply visit our website or speak to one of our advisors today.